feel left out. I've not got a Monster.
I can't believe this.
I'm trying to limit my caffeine intake a little bit.
I'm glad we're filming at 7 a.m. though, so I can have a Monster today.
Yeah, because it's 7 a.m.
Up nice and early.
Yeah.
Definitely not 4 p.m.
No.
For any clients watching.
Well, if it was 7 a.m, it would be pitch black right now.
That's true, yeah.
Which is depressing.
And that is my second Monster of the day. I will admit it.
Oh, mate.
I had a busy day.
I was so proud of you when you said the other day that you were limiting yourself to one Monster. You were like, yeah, man. You sat on your high horse and you were like, yeah, I'm sticking to one Monster a day.
You know what it is? It's the routine of it. Like, I want to do the podcast with a Monster.
Yeah.
That's literally all it is.
Yeah. To be fair, I did sat down and I thought, this isn't right.
Yeah.
Like I need to be can in hand holding a Monster, but yeah, no, I've already had my Costa coffee this morning.
If I'm doing check-ins, Monster, it's part of the routine. If I'm doing a long drive, like for example where we get to Cambridge on the weekend, I'll definitely have a Monster on the drive.
Yeah.
Or if we're doing the podcast. It's those three things.
On top of pre-workout or
No, I don't have a pre.
Okay.
So I only have a pump pre.
Yeah, that's fair enough. What pump pre do you have at the minute?
Mega pump.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I want to get the Nova Pump Neuro back.
Yeah, it is good. It's just expensive.
Yeah.
It's 38 quid for a tub.
For how many servings? 30?
They're not big tubs. I could have sworn they're smaller than Mega Pump.
They are really good though.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird one because I think I was saying to Ellie, one of the reasons that it is so good is because I don't think you notice too much of a difference.
Yeah.
I find a lot of Focus pump products mixed with the stim can make you feel like really kind of like on edge and anxious and jittery. But I think the reason that one is so good is because you get like a really good pump, but it doesn't really. It's a very subtle difference.
Yeah.
Do you find that you're more focused when you take it?
Yeah, 100%.
Really?
I'm not taking it in a couple of years.
Yeah.
But I used to swear by it. Like on prep, I didn't have a stim pre.
Oh man.
I literally just had that.
Fucking hell.
The whole prep.
That's actually quite impressive.
Well, I was having Monsters the other day, so it's less impressive.
Yeah. I suppose you could count that as a stim.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Yeah, I was in a bit of a phase with like Hydroflow and prep. Because Hydroflow is so nice. I was speaking to Ellie about that the other day as well. I was like, I might have to buy a tub of Hydroflow just for the nostalgia. Do you know what I mean?
But it is so sweet. Like, it's not ideal for food focus on a prep.
Yeah.
You'd have to limit yourself to like one a day.
Yeah.
Even though it's literally perfect for you.
Yeah.
Just a hydration drink, it just tastes too good.
It just tastes like a better version of cordial, doesn't it? It's a 25 quid bottle of cordial, essentially.
I can get you a discount.
Oh, nice.
I think mine are like 12 quid.
Really?
Yeah, from Tropicana Supplements.
Holy shit. Oh, you still buy all your shit from that? Nice.
I'm pretty sure I got them for like 12 quid. It might be a little bit more. It might be more with VAT.
That's decent. I've been getting my cream of rice from Dolphin Fitness.
What's that?
It's kind of like a similar thing to a Tropicana. It's like a wholesale supplements place, but you can get Trained by JP cream of rice for 12 quid instead of 20.
Yeah, I know.
Which some places sell it at, which is just...
I still remember the days of the complete strength cream of rice.
I bought it. I bought it the other day, didn't I? Yeah, I bought it from Dolphin Fitness because I was going to get the Trained by JP stuff. And then I saw the caramel biscuit flavour in stock and I was like, I'm just going to do it.
You must go through a bag so quickly though. You have 200 grams in your pre.
I bought 3 bags. Pretty sure this was last week and I'm already down like a bag and a half.
That was mental.
It's a joke, yeah. It is, I tell you what, that shit's so good.
You need a supplement sponsor ASAP.
Yeah, I know.
It's the only reason you're prepping.
Yeah.
To get a supplement holder.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. I need some free cream of rice. Yeah. Oh my lord. To be fair, when you go to the flavoured stuff, it is better than just buying the rice flour and putting whey in. Like it does. It has so much more flavour to it. I was buying like just the gram rice from Osmond's, and it is a bit bland when you're having it, to be fair. But yeah, no, me and Ryan have been speaking about like strategies during prep to make my prep go as
smoothly as possible.
Yeah, as well as it can do. And I think I figured out that one of the things that didn't go right last time round was the amount of food focus that I had. And one of the things that was causing that food focus, and I hate to admit it because I really, really enjoy it, but it was the cream of rice. Like it does when you're in a dieting phase, it reminds me of eating cake. So like every morning, I think I was getting woken up by my body early. So I was just like, right,
the cream of rice.
Time to have cake. So it sounds silly, but it is like when you're lean, it is very indulgent. Like when you melt the dark chocolate on it, you have banana, you have cinnamon. Like you start reading into all the different flavors as well. Like, oh, that combo of whey could go really well with that type of cream of rice. It does massively ramp it up.
It seems harmless, but it does make the prep so much harder.
Yeah.
Like just having that food focus. Because all my prep clients now, you're not tracking macros.
Yeah.
You're on a meal plan.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be so much easier for you just by having a meal plan. You know exactly what you have for each meal.
Yeah.
It's the decision fatigue. That's what it is.
Yeah. It literally is. And I think because I'm in the pre-prep phase, or like the phase just before prep, I'm giving myself that little bit of flexibility because at the minute it's not causing too much food focus to the point where it's taking away from my progress within bodybuilding. Like say for example, in my sourdough meal, I'm like kind of switching out the protein source. So I'll either have smoked salmon, turkey bacon, or the skinny sausages, just depending on what I fancy. But I know as soon as I hit prep, I'm like, right, one meat source, follow my meal plan to a T, because it is literally that decision fatigue. It's like, I mean, I say it doesn't affect my progress, but I do literally stand at the fridge section. No, I was going to say, I do stand in front of the fridge section sometimes. I'm like really pondering over the decision, and then I snap out of it. I'm like, what am I doing? And I just grab the salmon and I'm like, just stop over like thinking about it, because you're right. Like it does make a massive difference in prep when like you're stood in front of multiple different choices and you're like, oh, I could have this flavor or I could have that. And before you know it, you've been thinking about food for 10 minutes longer than you need to.
Yeah, Tesco trips on prep.
Fuck that, man. The big Tesco's.
I don't even know why though, because I wasn't changing out any meals. But you still just take time in there looking through all the food.
Yeah, literally. I think because subconsciously you're trying to get steps in. So you're like, all right, let's take this route around the shop and let's just like cover all the aisles. Yeah. And then your head just gets turned so much easier. Do you find when you're in dieting phases, right, that comparatively to gaining phases, like food places don't even bother you. It doesn't even go into your conscious.
Yeah.
But then when you're dieting and like when you're in a state of like quite like intense hunger, your head will get turned by so many things. Like when I walk down London Road now, if I see something in my peripheral or I smell something, it will immediately turn my head. Yeah. So I think finding ways of like managing that as best you can is really, really damn important.
To be fair, I'm very lucky with it. Like I have minimal food focus. The only time I ever have is in the first diet I ever did and I tracked macros through it. Yeah. That's literally the only time. Then you're just trying to work out what you can fit into your final meal. Yeah. Like I used to have like a macro topper for my final meal, and I remember it used to be a yogurt bowl. Yeah. And if I have more carbs, I'll have more cereal in the yogurt bowl and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. It's a downward slope.
Yeah, I think as well, another kind of interesting point is, I think even the stuff that you eat, like you may think that you're being more balanced, and you may think that you're like, oh yeah, like I'm dieting and I can still have this, and this. Sometimes it's probably not like the best idea. Yeah. Like, and it's, you know what, it's great that there's so many different things you can have now in dieting phases, like stuff like cream of rice. Ninja Creamy is another one of them as well, you know, like all the sugar-free diet drinks that you can have. There's so much availability, but I have learned that I think the less you can indulge in stuff like that, the easier that you make it.
The more simple you can make your food on a dieting phase, the better. It'll make things so much easier.
100%. Because have you ever been dieting and gone for an off plan and thought that it would kind of satisfy your cravings and it just makes them worse?
Well, I went to France the other week. Yeah. And I thought I managed it really well. Yeah. I managed it really well. I came back, I was like, I'm going to get on the scales. I'm going to be the exact same weight. I was 5 pounds up. I was like, how has that happened?
Oh my God.
I was having like 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
I didn't overeat once.
Yeah.
I just ate to hunger.
Yeah.
My steps were like over 15,000 every single day.
Yeah.
And I came back 5 pounds heavy. I think it was because it's so carb heavy in France.
Yeah.
So it's like lots of croissants.
Yeah.
Lots of bread.
Yeah.
So that's why I think I came back so much heavier. I came off straight away, but
yeah.
I was like, fuck's sake, 5 pounds up over a 3-day holiday.
I think when you're dieting as well, and when you have those periods where you lay off like the deficit a little bit, it's really difficult to eat intuitively and manage it well, because your intuition is always going to say to you like, I'm hungry.
Yeah, your intuition's wrong.
Yeah, literally.
Your intuition's eat 5,000 calories per day.
Yeah, 100%.
If you're dieting.
Yeah, it's hunger signaling is. I literally did a reel on this the other day. Like, hunger signaling is so dependent on so many variables, like stress, whether you've had a good night's sleep, individual hunger as well. Like, some people just have no appetite whatsoever. Some people's appetite is through the roof. There's so many different variables, but if you're eating intuitively, you're basing it off your hunger signaling in that specific moment, which more often than not probably isn't going to correlate with your goals. You know, so it is hard. It must have been tough.
Well, your body's going to automatically drive you towards where your body fat set point is.
Yeah.
And for the vast majority of people, your body fat set point probably isn't where you want it to be.
No.
Like, I very much doubt your body fat set point is 10%.
No.
You're going to be like high
No.
teens, low 20s.
Yeah.
And that's where your hunger's going to drive you.
Yeah.
If you go from intuition.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah. That's a really good point, actually, about hunger set point and it being higher than a lot of people, than what a lot of people want it to be. You know, I mean, how it's so rare for someone to just sit at a very lean body fat set point and feel absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Alec came down a couple of weekends ago.
Yeah.
And he is just one of those people that has a ridiculously low body fat set point.
He's got a lot of muscle, to be fair,
He's got a hell of a lot of muscle, yeah. But like, body composition wise, we were talking about it, and he was just like, yeah, I mean, I've always just been able to eat whatever I want and just eat to satiety.
Yeah.
And not really gain any body fat.
Where do you reckon you'd sit if you literally just went off hunger signaling? I reckon you'd sit.
Oh mate,
I reckon you'd sit at 240.
Yeah, literally,
I'd say 240.
I would be so I would be overweight if I ate intuitively. Like, I would be, if I, to be fair, I think now that I've got more muscle, I think I would probably get to a point where appetite would die off. But yeah, probably around 230, 240. But to be fair, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think, again, really difficult to do, but I think people need to realise that being hungry isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's
Like,
one of the main mindset hacks you need in a prep or a diet.
Yeah.
Just actually switch it into a positive.
Mate, in a gaining phase.
Yeah, even.
Because when you enter a gaining phase, I think it's easy to kind of slip into the mindset of like, oh, I shouldn't be hungry now because my food's being pushed up. But in actuality, the longer you can remain in that state of like being hungry for every meal, the more productive that's going to be for your progress and muscle growth. But yeah, no, same with it happens on the opposite end of the spectrum as well. Like, you need to be able to cue to yourself in a prep, like, okay, I'm hungry, good. That's like, I'm exactly where I need to be.
At the end of the day, so what?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a feeling.
Yeah. Me and Ellie were saying, like, I think as you get more experience with diets, it's like, you really do learn to curb hunger.
Yeah.
Like,
I couldn't care less about being hungry.
Yeah.
The only bad thing about dieting is when energy drops.
Yeah.
It's literally the only bad thing.
Yeah, 100%. Hunger is so ridiculously easy to curb because it doesn't really affect your day-to-day life.
No.
Like, okay, occasionally you might be a bit hangry, but overall, you can still do everything that you're going to do. But once you start to see the drop-off in energy,
then it does affect you.
Then it does affect you 100%. I think that's when it affects your demeanor, how you like the effort that you have to put into interacting with people is, I think, a big thing. I think for extreme deficits as well, like just going through your regular day can be quite challenging. Like, especially if you're in like a competition prep. I remember when we lived in Kelham, right? And I was commuting a lot and traveling a lot with like bags and bags of stuff. Carrying the shopping was challenging. Like if you had 2 bags there,
steps.
Yeah, literally. Like my delts would be like burning and my traps, and I would get home and it would, yeah, literally, like it would knacker me. And you just think like, God, if I had a bit more body fat, I'd be absolutely fine.
Wouldn't you feel it?
Yeah, literally. Yeah, 100%. It just makes you realise how unfunctional bodybuilding is, and, and dieting down, and why do we even do this, man?
I've got a question on that actually.
Why do we do bodybuilding?
Kind of, it's a similar question to that.
Oh, sick.
We'll go through it later.
Yeah.
We've not even done an introduction actually.
No, we're not. We just started.
Hi guys.
Waffling.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Hello. Yeah, we took a little bit of a break purely because me and Ryan have just been ridiculously busy. I'm not complaining. It's fantastic, but we've both had quite an influx of onboarding clients, PT clients as well, and then you've been traveling a fair bit as well. So yeah, we've just been very busy. But I think now that show season is starting to roll around, and also I think before we were kind of lacking like a set date that we could sit down and do it.
It comes down to priorities. Like
yeah.
We obviously are going to prioritize our clients.
Yeah.
Over doing a podcast.
Yeah, 100%.
So it comes down to that. But if we can actually find a set day to do it, I think Saturday mornings will be good.
I agree.
We can go straight to Ultraflex after.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Especially when you're on prep as well, because I can get an in-person check-in with you on the weekend.
I tell you what, that'd be a good ass.
That'd be nostalgic.
Saturday. Yeah, it literally will. Oh my God, man.
Put on an MBW video before.
Yeah, I'm so down for that. That would be sick. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, we'll keep it on Saturdays. But yeah, we both have just our schedules are opposite as well.
Yeah.
That is one of the issues.
Yeah, 100%. But we can make it work. Yeah. We definitely can.
And we said we're going to do it online if we can't do it in person.
Yes, 100%.
Especially for like show reviews.
Yeah.
Which we'll do this year, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
There's a lot of shows nowadays, so we can get those out every other week or so.
Man, show season. I am so damn excited.
11 weeks until the natty season kicks off.
Yeah. Ellie is...
competing.
Yeah, Ellie's competing. Yeah,
so excited for it.
Yeah. That was her diet start point. You know, that was prep.
Yeah.
Literally, the morning she woke up, I literally, she walked into the living room and I went like this. Prep day one. prep day one.
They're doing a posing round straight away.
Yeah. Right, check-ins now. Come on, 2 rounds of posing. No, Ellie is not prepping, but what she is sick of me saying how excited I am to prep and how excited I am to do the show season, because it's been so damn long. It's been so damn long. I get excited when I'm not competing.
Yeah.
So
there's nothing like show season.
Yeah, it's so damn good. And that sounds so weird to people who probably aren't into bodybuilding. Like your client the other day, he was just a bit like, why do you guys do this?
Yeah.
But
it's a weird sport.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. I really do hope that I have the energy and capacity to be able to do all the shows I've got planned. Because I think I'll look back on that and I'll be like, I'll look back and be proud of getting to all of that. Plus, I just want to go on a paella spree after that Madrid show.
I think if you do a full season getting into like true bodybuilding condition, you want to make the most out of it.
Yeah,
because like you'll very much likely have another 2-year off season afterwards.
Yeah.
So when 100%. You're in condition, do plenty of shows.
Sure. 100%.
There's a limit there, but
yeah, I think it's probably about managing the diet beforehand and making sure that we time it really well. So I'm actually only really in true bodybuilding condition for like the main shows that we want to prioritize.
That's what I've done with all my clients this year. I've set up their timelines So we're counting down to the main show.
Sure.
So even if they got a qualifier or a warm-up show beforehand,
Yeah.
you're not counting down to that show because
Yeah.
you don't want to get distracted by it. Like with D,
Yeah.
we've got a potential warm-up show beforehand.
Yeah.
And I said to her, like, I'm not pushing you any harder for that show.
Yeah.
We're going to aim for the UKFBA.
Yeah.
If we do an earlier show, great. But we're aiming for the UKFBA to bring your best to UKFBA, because if we push you harder for this earlier show,
Yeah.
what effect is that going to then have on the later shows?
Sure.
So
Sure. It's a really tricky balancing act, because obviously you want to be at your best for every show, don't you?
Like you can't.
You can't. No, it's impossible. Like, we've seen a fair few competitors kind of look great at a first show and then just
wither away
as the season goes on. And if you have aspirations of looking good for shows that you really want to look good in, then you need to be able to accept that you're not going to be at your best for those earlier shows. But that's okay. Like, that's fine. You're not meant to be. You know.
I think it's usually like I'd say 4 maximum 6 week period where you can like be at your best.
Yeah.
If you're staying much longer at peak condition than that, it becomes very difficult to keep retaining tissue, especially like going through multiple peak weeks.
Yeah.
Where you're not training properly, really.
Sure.
I think that 4 to 6 week period is like probably the maximum that I would do.
Sure.
In stage condition.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, we were having discussions about my training during my peak week, and we were saying that I think we might do it slightly differently, because we were saying that my best look is post-training. It's
not just post-training, post full volume training.
Yeah, literally, like full intensity training.
Yeah, full intensity.
Yeah, like regular food, regular caffeine intake as well. Like, I do think my physique looks best and kind of like sharpest and driest as well, like post-workout. So I do definitely think there's something to be said for kind of like trying to replicate that environment, like kind of like not pre-stage. I'm not going to be doing.
Yeah, should we go to a leg day before?
Yeah. If we could, I don't know whether AJ's listening, but mate, if we could get a leg press backstage, that'd be fucking awesome. Yeah, there's nothing like blowing the quads up before going on stage, right?
Well, we were saying for you, like, you're probably going to look better through training your legs and having a bit more inflammation in them.
Sure.
Because your upper body is obviously stronger. So
yeah.
Having a little bit more inflammation in your legs and not having quite as much condition for the sake of that.
Yeah.
Might actually create a better overall look.
Definitely. It kind of depends how it pans out as well, because obviously before now it's never been a consideration because I've been wearing board shorts. So I am intrigued to see what they look like after a full week of intensity when they're peeled.
Yeah.
Because we might get to it and be like, actually they look a bit better when they're fresher. So yeah, we'll see. I think a lot of this year is just going to be like trial and error.
Yeah, 100%.
Process of deduction and seeing what works and seeing what doesn't work.
Well, we've got 3 shows before WNBF.
Yeah.
And that's the one we want to bring our absolute best to.
Yeah.
So got plenty of time to try and error and find out what works best for the look.
100%. It's going to be fun, mate.
How are you feeling anyway with your current prep situation?
Yeah, really good, mate. Really, really good. I'm in a really nice headspace at the minute where I'm on plenty of food. I've probably gained like a tiny bit of body fat since coming out of the reversing phase, but it's productive body fat. It's, in hindsight, it's probably body fat that we needed to put on.
We probably got a touch too lean, not on purpose.
No, not on purpose, definitely not. We probably got a touch too lean because we were referring to my previous stage weight.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting because a lot of top level natural bodybuilders will say your weight doesn't matter, and if anything, if you come in lighter than previous stage weights, it doesn't really make a massive difference. But if you saw photos of what I looked like at 200 pounds in my last prep, comparatively to now.
Well, you're over 200 pounds now.
Yeah, literally. And if you, mate, I mean, to go even further than that, if you look at my previous photos when I was like 1 week out from my first show, even 1 week out from my last show, the condition through the upper body is not that far.
I honestly would say you're leaner now.
Yeah.
Maybe not from a body fat standpoint, because you hold so much more tissue now, you look leaner now.
Yeah, which is like mental. Like
through the arms.
Yeah.
When you're in your front double, your arms just look so much better.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like midsection as well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what, 20
pounds up.
20 pounds up, which is like, it just goes to show that it's like, I think if your last prep was drastically different in terms of like the way it was managed, it doesn't really matter where your weight lands. It's a lot more about the visuals and how you look. But yeah, no, I'm super happy with where we're sitting. Training is in a really damn good spot as well. Like, I honestly didn't think I'd be able to improve to the extent that I have improved. And again, it was something we were speaking about. I think I've really seen a lot of value in shorter off seasons and just having that sense of urgency.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as we finished that reversing phase and my food was at a point where it was conducive enough to grow muscle, in my mind I was like, right, we've got 4 months.
Yeah.
That is...
every session counts.
Yeah, literally. Like, that is so little time. Every session, every rep, every meal, every sleep, it all contributes and it all counts. And I do think that sense of urgency has really contributed to the amount of progression that I've made. It's like I don't know whether, I assume most people follow me on Instagram that are watching this, but every session I've been numbering the opportunity that I've got. And I think it's more so for me, and reminding myself that, look, you've only got 36.
You've probably got what, 5 more lower sessions, 5 more leg pull sessions. Like, it's not going to be many of each.
35 more sessions before I start prep.
Yeah,
35.
So 7 sessions of each.
Yeah, like, that is, in the grand scheme of things, that is fuck all. It's nothing. And it even, to put it into a bigger kind of perspective on my whole fitness journey, like, if you were to break it down and you were to view how many sessions I had left before, I don't know, my physique washes away and, I'm no longer making progress, it's probably not going to be that many, is it? Like, realistically, it's made me realise how little time you really have to improve. So yeah, it's gone really damn well.
Couldn't have gone better, to be honest. Your pre-prep and reversing phase.
Definitely.
A lot of people will see your shots and think, he's too lean.
Yeah.
But we know that your body fat distribution is beneficial, let's say.
Yeah.
Like, you look a lot leaner than you actually are. You still probably got 15 pounds to pull off.
Yeah, definitely.
15, 20 pounds.
Yeah.
And we've just got plenty of time to do it now.
Yes,
so
100%.
It makes it a bit better.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really excited to see how I feel during that prep. I'm fully aware at the back end, I'm still going to feel like very run down and a bit shit, but I'm very excited to see how differently like the rest of the prep kind of pans out and compare it to last time around, because I think it's going to be a completely different experience, not just physically and how I feel, but also psychologically. Because this is what I mean, Ellie is sick of me talking about prep, but last night I was saying, like, I'm really excited to not like lose, I probably will lose like a tiny bit of tissue, but not like, I'm really excited for my physique to just not wither away, because I think psychologically that was affecting me a lot during my last prep. Whereas this prep, I think because of the regularity of refeeds and diet breaks that we're going to be able to have, and obviously having 10 pounds more leg tissue is going to help a lot in terms of muscle retention. Like, I'm just excited, man. I'm just really damn excited to nail it.
I honestly think with pre-preps, the leaner you can get while still feeling good, being in a good spot hormonally, performing well, the better.
Yeah.
Like, if you can start prep 15 pounds away, but you're in a great spot hormonally and you're feeling good, then why not?
Why would you not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have a bit of a shorter prep.
Yeah.
You can have more regular refeeds, more regular diet breaks.
Sure.
That's what we've done with Chris. Like, Chris started prep probably 18 pounds, 17 pounds above his eventual stage weight.
Yeah.
And he's found it so easy. Like, we're 5 weeks in now. He's already having high days. every couple of weeks. We've got a diet break planned in a few weeks.
Yeah.
And it just makes the whole process so much easier and just allows you to keep performance so much higher, retain all your tissue.
Yeah.
It makes the prep so much more efficient.
100%. And I think we were saying on the way here in the car, we were like, that phase between a pre-prep and the actual prep itself is quite difficult because you're in a state where I think mentally you're quite like psychologically it's quite tough finishing the diet. Like I was having doubts about even prepping afterwards because you're in this fatigued state and obviously your hunger hormones haven't quite regulated yet. But if the thing that kept me going was, right, if I manage this phase really well, I don't indulge over Christmas and I'm really regimented, I know that I'm going to thank myself so much when I'm in the prep because I've made it so much easier for myself. Like it's like that delayed gratification. It's like if you can manage your prep start point as best you can and you can delay that gratification right before you prep and not kind of just think, well, I'm not prepping, so it doesn't matter. God, I think you'll make it so much easier for yourself.
For reference, Lawrence finished his diet at 204 pounds.
Yeah.
And then you were on, I think I saw it this morning, 2.1k training day.
Yeah.
1.8 rest day.
Yeah.
And now you're 204 pounds. How many weeks later? 12?
Yeah.
Something like that. 12 weeks later.
Yeah.
And you're on 4.3k training day.
Yeah.
3.4k rest day.
Yeah.
Same with Chris. Chris finished his pre-prep at 166 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
He then started prep at 166 pounds.
Yeah.
With food 1,000 calories higher on both days. If you can manage that phase effectively, it just makes the prep so much easier.
So much easier, yeah. It's like you got to make the choice. It's like you either don't act as regimented before, and you indulge a bit and you've got that flexibility, but then
have a harder prep.
Have a way harder prep, yeah. And I've had those harder prep. Well, I was going to say preps, but I've done one prep. But I've
felt like many.
Yeah, it's definitely like I've had that harder prep. I know exactly what I'm choosing this time around.
100%.
Like it's not worth it. Like I'd choose not to do that again. Definitely. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be so
excited
good.
For it. Big year ahead.
Me too, man. I'm most excited to do the MBW and the Euro Naturals at the end in Madrid and WMBF as well. That would be really, really cool. Like, yeah. Oh,
you'll get even more excited when the early season kicks off.
Yeah,
and you start seeing Leo, Chris, compete,
and then go into shows and kind of getting that buzz back for it. I mean, I'm already buzzed, so I can't wait, man. It's gonna be so good.
Do some questions?
Yeah, I'm up for it.
All right. How many do you get?
Just two.
I think I've got 3.
Do you want to kick things off?
On this day 2 years ago, I was doing a cable press in my one coaching hoodie.
No. Get it gone. Go on.
All right. So, I've got 4 questions.
Nice.
First question is plans to compete again for me and for you maybe.
If no one's aware, I'm prepping this year. By the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on prep soon. I'm not actually told anyone.
Yeah. It's a complete secret. No one knows.
X weeks out, bro.
Yeah. Right. For me, it's a difficult one. I think I probably will at some point.
Yeah.
But right now, I feel like I get so much more out of prepping clients. Like it's what I live for.
Yeah.
Like I loved prep at the time, and it was a really good experience. But I honestly think I get more out of prepping clients and giving everything to their prep. It'd have to be a year when I didn't have any clients on stage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to prep. For example, this year I couldn't prep.
Yeah.
No chance.
No way. Especially if it's the same shows.
Yeah.
That your clients
are doing. It's all natty shows. So.
Yeah. That would be really full on.
If it lines up one year, and I'm in a good spot, muscularity wise, condition wise, then I might go for it.
Yeah.
But it will depend on clients. 100%.
Yeah. 100%. And listen, the stage is always going to be there. You don't have to rush into doing a prep. And I think it's really important with a prep that mentally you're all in, that you're like, right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to dedicate myself to an improvement season and then hit prep and really, really want to attack it, because otherwise, like, it's not worth it, really, is it?
That's why it's difficult though, because I can't really commit to a certain year in case that's a busy year with clients.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's difficult. And I know I'd always choose
your clients
prepping over me. So.
Sure.
And I've seen lots of coaches do it before where they've had lots of clients on stage and it's not
worked.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, 100%. And then it's like, what is the point of going through all of that discomfort, all of that work to have kind of like a subpar end result? As in, like, not placings wise, as in just like
not looking your best.
Yeah.
Because you're always going to sacrifice your own look for clients.
Yeah.
Like, clients always going to come first. So
yeah,
maybe we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see how the next few years go. I just enjoy my training at the moment. Enjoying dieting for the photo shoot.
Yeah,
and that's all I've really got focused on.
The thing is, as well, it's like you're still going through the exact same process.
Yeah,
it's just to less of an extremity.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
You could argue that a photo shoot prep is very, very similar to a bodybuilding prep. You know, you are gonna. I'm assuming you'll get in
very close,
very similar condition. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to log into my Instagram, but it's not.
I can do another one.
It's not letting me. I'm on data, but have I got your
Wi-Fi?
Apparently not.
Try and connect to it now, and I'll share it with you.
Sound. Which one is it? Is it
the Sky one?
Yeah, Sky FT. Can you share the password with me? Sound.
There you go.
Lovely. Beautiful. Go on, you do another one.
All right. Next question. We have got top 3 dream countries / holidays you'd like to experience.
Oh, shit.
This is a good one, actually.
Yeah,
I've been doing a lot of travelling over the last couple of years.
It's a really good one, yeah.
I've really been enjoying doing East Asia.
Yeah.
I know Ellie's doing East Asia this year. Doing Vietnam.
Yeah.
And Vietnam was incredible last year. I did Bali a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So maybe like Thailand, potentially.
Nice.
It's becoming a bit commercialised now, so...
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's like Japan.
Yeah.
Like, everyone wants to go to Japan now.
Yeah, so I'd say Thailand, maybe Australia.
Yeah.
I'd like
took my answer, man.
Sorry, man. Yeah, Australia's probably the one.
Yeah.
Maybe more of Africa, maybe like Zanzibar.
Yeah.
Something like that, going on to safari. I want to do everything.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. I love travelling.
Yeah. So. I think I was saying to Ellie, because we've had some like quite deep discussions about like our goals within the next like 5 to 10 years. Yeah. And she is so adamant that she wants to like travel the world and go to different continents. But I'm not gonna lie, for me at this point in my life, like I don't have like, I'm still gonna do it, but I don't have like a burning desire to do it. I think I'm very focused on like growing the coaching business, but also I'm very, very driven with my like bodybuilding goals. And obviously like long bouts of traveling aren't cohesive.
I found that not even long bouts, just having multiple traveling holidays a year. I found that over the last couple of years, it's very hard to keep momentum going with your progress.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what scares me. I'm like, I value that more than traveling. Yeah. Part of me is kind of like, well, I'm going to be realistically, the absolute latest age I'm going to be bodybuilding to is what, like 45? Yeah. Like absolute latest, realistically. So that's only like what, half of my life? So it's like, I could just travel after bodybuilding.
If it's not something you're passionate about, then...
I think another reason is when we were younger, we got took on some amazing family holidays. Like we did like a massive road trip around America. I've been to most European countries. Like I've been to a lot of different places. So I think that kind of burning desire to go and see more places at the minute, at this point in my life, just isn't there. Me and Ellie were saying like in the meantime, we're going to try and visit places that are like a little bit more kind of like commercialized and a bit more, what's the word? Like a bit more kind of like city breaks, if that makes sense, where there's definitely going to be like decent gyms there.
That's what me and Libby have been doing this year. Yeah. So I've literally lined it up. So I'm going on a city break pretty much every 6 weeks. Yeah. So I can just deload while I'm there. Yeah. Because it's a good chat. If you know me, I hate training at different gyms. Yeah. I have to train in the same program at the same gym. Yeah. So when we're going Brussels next weekend, I'm just not going to train when I'm there.
Yeah.
Just line it up.
Yeah. That's it's a good shout, to be fair. I might try and do that, to be fair. But if I were going to try, I think we will do like a good amount of traveling.
About finding a balance, really.
Yeah. I think I really want to go to Iceland.
That's a big one, actually. Northern Lights.
Yeah, I've never been to Iceland, and it looks so cool. Like, there's something really sick about like going to like a colder country. Hopefully, I go when I'm a bit fatter, because I feel like I freeze to death right now.
I think you'd die.
I think I would die. I really want to go to New Zealand as well. My grandparents and my mum and dad have always raved about New Zealand. And then, like you said, Australia. Like, I think Australia would be really, really cool. Potentially America as well, but go to the east side instead of the west, because we basically did like the whole west side. So like majority of California, some of like Nevada, but I've never seen places like New York and Boston on the East Coast. So I think I'd really like to go to New York. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, New York is really good.
Yeah, and then Canada.
Me and Libby might do New York after the show season this year.
Yeah, that'd be
we can get
so good.
We can get like pretty much free flights.
Really?
On the Virgin credit card.
Holy shit.
We're very tempted, but the accommodation there is so expensive.
Yeah, true. So one of my PT clients, Zay, he's from Bermuda.
Oh, really?
And that's a 2-hour flight from New York.
Yeah.
So his auntie, I think, has got an Airbnb out there, and he was like, yeah, I'll get you a discount if you ever want to go out. But I was like, yeah. That'd be sick, to be fair. That'd be really cool. I'd say that. Maybe somewhere in Asia, like Japan or China. My mum always used to work out in China. Like, she used to go on business trips out there. Yeah, she just used to go there to train.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That's where you get it from.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck's sake.
Right. You got one?
Yeah, I have. Do you want the silly one, or do you want the actual?
How silly and goofy is it?
I mean, it's one of my clients, Maddie, and she's asked me if I'm gay. Basically, it's the question literally says, "Are you gay?"
That is a great question.
Yeah. Yes, I am. Yeah. I mean, why do you think I bodybuild?
Simple answer.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like all bodybuilders are a little bit.
And my job is to look at half-naked men.
Yeah.
Most of the day.
So Ryan's gay as well. If that question was forwarded to him, Maddie.
Easy answer there. Then.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't really think there's much else to say.
Next question.
Should we kiss?
Yeah, if you want to.
Cool. Okay.
after the pod.
Okay. All right. Next question, and this is the actual legitimate good one. What challenge/challenges are you most proud of getting through since starting? So
starting life.
He's just put starting question mark. So I'm assuming he's talking about fitness. But you could apply that. Let's just apply that to anything in life. Like, what challenges are you most proud of getting through?
That's a great question.
To be fair, mine is going to be about fitness, so, you know.
Challenges that I've got through within fitness. I'm not even going to say prep.
No, I'm not being funny. That is a challenge. Like, as much as it is self-administered, I genuinely think getting through a prep is something you should be proud of.
I think I'm more proud of getting my training back on track after losing the passion for it.
Yeah.
Like after prep, when I kind of lost the passion for training.
Sure.
I was just all about coaching. I'm proud of the fact that I got back to the point where I'm at now, where I'm enjoying my training, going consistently.
Yeah. Like
actually treat myself like a bodybuilder again. I'm more proud of that than the actual prep.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's hard to get back on track when you kind of lose that spark.
Definitely. And I think, to be fair, you probably found the prep easier than finding that spark back. So yeah, that's fair game, mate, to be honest. Like, it's pretty sick to see. Like, it's nice. I think
your prep's got to be one.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think just getting through my prep was like it. I think it was probably the most physically challenging thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
not that I have like much to compare it to in terms of like physical challenge. Like I've played sports since I was young, but I don't think I've ever gone through something that extreme. So yeah, I'd definitely say like that was a challenge that I was proud to overcome. I think another one would be my latest off season, like doing a gaining phase for like a year straight and being really regimented with it.
Yeah.
Because I do think like at heart I just love food, and I can really I know that sounds a bit like silly.
That's
but
common though.
Yeah, like I do genuinely find it really difficult to stay on plan and to like stick to my calories, be really regimented with it, not overeat, stay hungry. And I did that for such a long portion of time, and it was the most adherent I'd ever been in those kind of phases. So yeah, I'd say I'm pretty proud of that. Yeah. Is there anything else in life that there's been challenges where you've had to overcome that you're proud of?
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know if we want to get that deep on a podcast.
Mate, do it. Tell me. No, I'm joking. No. Yeah. Would you say that bodybuilding is the hardest sport in the world?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Because there are definitely bodybuilders out there that say bodybuilding is
really.
Yeah, there's loads. There's loads that claim that bodybuilding is like
mixed martial arts.
Yeah, or like what else? Like
what's the diving sport? You have to dive as deep as physically possible, and like you pass out on the way up. What's that called? Free diving.
Free diving. Yeah. All the Red Bull sports, like mountaineering, and there's got to be mixed martial arts is tough. Do you reckon boxing's harder than bodybuilding?
100%.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like, okay, yeah, like prep is difficult, but I don't know whether an off season is counted as like difficult. Like you've got 5 meals a day, you're eating in a calorie surplus, so you're most likely eating a good amount of food. You have to focus on sleeping loads, training hard, and
I think any kind of martial arts is harder.
Yeah.
You're getting punched in the face.
Yeah. I think there's a little bit more risk involved in that.
just a touch.
Yeah.
Maybe not if it's enhanced bodybuilding. But
that is true. It's a different kind of risk, isn't it? CTE or high blood pressure, which one are you going to pick? You know.
To be fair, it takes a lot of mental resilience compared to a lot of sports.
Definitely, but it's a different kind of mental resilience. It's like a slow burning mental resilience, isn't it?
A lot of sports are like, you have to be mentally resilient in the moment.
Yeah.
But bodybuilding, you have to be mentally resilient in the process.
But I think that's what actually makes it a unique challenge. It's like you've got to be mentally resilient for a very, very long period of time.
Yeah.
And you've got to kind of, I think it's probably one of the sports where like you have to delay gratification the absolute like most.
Probably, yeah.
But whether it's the hardest sport, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Good question though. Again.
Yeah.
Did you just made that question up?
Yeah.
No. Great question.
I didn't. It was a guy called Stan, I think, on Instagram. I actually don't know who he is, but
I thought you only got 2 questions.
He's messaged me before. Hey?
That was 3 questions.
What do you mean? Oh, the about bodybuilding being the hardest sport.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Right.
I just plucked that one out of my brain. You
know? Next one. This is the one I was speaking about earlier. Best and worst thing about prioritizing bodybuilding in your lifestyle.
Oh, that's a really good question. Yeah. Who's asked that?
Harry's asked that.
Oh, sick. Yeah, that's a really good one. I would say best part is, one, the routine that it gives you and the structure, and 2, how it can cross-transfer over to other elements of your life. So I think if you can be a very good bodybuilder and be regimented with that, it proves to you that you are able to do, if you apply the same amount of effort and intent, you're able to pretty much do anything else in life. I would say the negative effects are probably how restrictive it can be at times.
Yeah.
And also the effect that it has on the people around you that aren't into bodybuilding. and the sacrifice that they have to make just by being with you. I think that is definitely one of the negatives. And
I'd completely agree. I think potentially as well, how you have to like overanalyze your own body.
Yeah.
And that's what that can do. The overanalysis of bodybuilding can be a negative if it's not treated in the right way.
I think that can go one of two ways.
Yeah.
I think you definitely learn to manage that over time. But I agree. I think when people get into bodybuilding, they probably end up with a worse perception of their own physique and their own body to when they started.
And probably their own nutrition and training potentially as well.
Yeah. You can become,
if you didn't do it in the right way,
hyper fixated.
Yeah.
And I think you can definitely fall into the trap of it almost being validation of your self-worth, I think, which is really unhealthy because there's more to life than there's more to you as a person than just how good of a bodybuilder you are, especially when a lot of it is dictated by your genetic kind of like ability. I think I
completely agree with both your positives as well.
100%.
Literally the structure it gives you and the work ethic that it teaches you in just everyday life. It basically, bodybuilding shows you that if you put the work in and you do it for long enough, you can get to where you want to be.
I think that end part is really important because bodybuilding and building muscle takes, to be actually good at it and to get elite results, it takes ages. It takes so long. And the vast majority of people that have been doing it and are very good at it have been doing it for at least a decade.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a decade plus. The best, probably looking at like between 15 and 20
years. It's the same with coaching, or any kind of business as well. It's not going to happen overnight. It's about putting the work in for years on end and not giving up. That's the main thing.
Definitely. Like not getting disheartened and giving up because one thing has gone wrong or you've lost a sale or you've lost a client or maybe your Instagram engagement isn't as good. It's like it's a real slow burner. Like
100%.
I mean, it takes a hell of a long time. But you're right. Like bodybuilding does prove that if you stick to it for a really long time, you'll get to where you want to be. It's just about being damn patient.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then final question, what would you recommend for a complete beginner at the gym?
Oh, that's a very loaded question.
Yeah, there's quite a lot I recommend.
Yeah.
Build enjoyment.
Or not that much.
Yeah. To be honest, keep it simple. Build enjoyment. Just stick to it for long enough so you can start actually seeing the enjoyment. You're not going to enjoy it at first. Stick to it and force yourself for the first few months. And eventually, when you start seeing progress and you start seeing your strength go up, you will start enjoying the process.
I would say learn to get really, really good at the basics. Like the basic principles of building muscle. So do your compound lifts, like the main ones. So pick a press, pick a squat pattern, pick a hinge, do a little bit of fluff work outside of that. Pick a pretty simple split. So upper, lower. Make sure you're eating enough protein, you're getting enough sleep in, you're managing your stress, and just try and train as hard as you can. And I almost guarantee for the first 1 to 2 years of lifting, that'll be enough to make.
Oh yeah. And then when you start seeing progress slow down, you can then go into the minutiae of things.
The specificity,
And that's how you can keep progressing then for years and years and years by continuing to do that.
But don't fall for the TikTok science-based propaganda. Please don't, because I think it really sucks the fun out of training 100%. As well. Just keep it really simple, because even when you're advanced, you can still keep it really simple and continue to make progress. I think over my training career, I've had a little bit more specificity trickled in, especially when I started working with you. But for the first 5 years of like my lifting, kept it really damn simple, kept it balanced, and it worked really well. You're right about enjoyment as well. Find the stuff that you enjoy the most.
Trial and error.
And you don't even like. Did he say fitness or building or like just getting into the gym?
Just getting into fitness.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have. I know we obviously really like training like bodybuilders, but it doesn't have to be bodybuilding. It could be running. It could be cycling, swimming, sport. It could literally be anything. Just make sure that you find a passion and
find what you enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. Aside from high rocks, I'll really judge you if you pick high rocks.
I reckon I'd do high rocks when I quit bodybuilding.
Mate, stop.
I reckon I would.
Stop. I think we're going to need to end this podcast here. I can't believe you just said that.
It looks quite fun.
I've never actually watched any
traveling to different countries and
just throwing a ball around and
doing some running and doing some ski
erg. Mate,
looks good.
To be fair, I'm just a serial hater of anything that isn't
you
bodybuilding.
Strip down on a stage and pose to people. So.
Yeah, exactly. I strip down. I stand on the stage tanned
glaze up,
oiled up,
lubed up,
with other oily men in a thong, getting judged by other men
on how pretty your body looks.
Yeah. But I'm the one sitting here judging every other sport. Powerlifting, no.
Who wants to be strong?
Yeah, exactly. Who cares about being strong? It's all about.
It's so vain.
Yeah. It actually is. On paper, it is vain, but obviously it's done for other reasons, But to like the outsider, I do understand why it looks a bit like, mate, what are you doing?
It's like, a very niche sport, bodybuilding.
Yeah, it is. Like a lot of outside of like my first kind of family, like a lot of my other family are just a bit like,
what is this,
mate?
It's like why are you doing I remember on your last prep, I put a picture of like your striated glutes on my story.
Yeah.
And all my families were like, "What are you doing? Why are you posting Lawrence's arse in your story?" I was like, "No, you don't understand.
You don't get it. You literally, Mum, you don't understand." Oh God, yeah. It's something that like people just don't they don't understand, and then you get like your mates messaging you like, "Oh, nice ass, bro." Oh, fuck's sake.
That's a good place to end the podcast, I reckon.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. We're going to keep this up, especially going into show season.
We'll do another one on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely.
Before we get down to Cambridge.
100%. So, filming next, this Saturday. If you've made it to the end, please drop us some questions. We'll drop a question box at some point this week.
Please drop us some questions.
Literally, please. We keep
begging.
Skipping 12 weeks and we're
I'm going to have to go on my private account, ask myself questions.
Yeah, literally. I'm going to have to start asking Ellie again. Like, it's not good. Please. And not questions about whether I'm gay or not. Yeah. We've established that now. Yeah.
And share any stories.
Share any stories.
We appreciate it if you do.
Give us some support and we will see you in the next one. Ciao.